Hello viewers, day one on Guadalcanal on my return, so September 2023. So I'm at a place, I've done actually a video already on the Goettge Patrol. I said I would actually do one on the ground, so here I am doing one on the ground. I've got a new camera, so try to bear with me. It's been a few years since I've been on the ground doing this stuff, so let's see how we go. All right, so I put the Goettche Patrol video as a reference for this. It gives more in-depth detail on the actions that occurred on the Goettche Patrol on the 12th of August, 1942. It's got some good now and then photos. So this is the actual ground. Let's see if we can move down. By the way, as you know from my actual video of the Goettche Patrol, they haven't been located. The bodies never were, even though they were seen a number of days later by Marine companies doing an attack on it. So what we're looking at now is Iron Bottom Sound. And during the time of the battle of the Goettche Patrol, these rocks over here, this has been put on post-war. It was just a black sandy beach. So the Goettche Patrol, very briefly, was supposed to go and land west of the Point Cruz Peninsula. So if we can zoom in for you. That point there, you'll see the sandbar. That's the sandbar Mechanical River. So we're actually looking east. That's northeast, and that's north. Get a bit of air and Iron Bottom Sound. You can't see the next for 3 days. So looking across there, that's the Florida Island. So we'll come around. That's this rock. This is Point Cruz Peninsula. During the time of the fighting, it was just none of this was actually built up, as you can notice from my videos and my Facebook page and the then and now photos. It was all jungle. Point Cruz was a peninsula that shot out and actually had a freshwater lake. So what the Goettche Patrol with Colonel Frank Goettge, the division intel officer, was supposed to land west of that and move around, and basically where this church is now, when you're looking at, that's the church. That's a Pickaninny school, so I don't want to film it too much. That's for the little kids. That was the side of the Mechanical village. So I'll just back away from them because they're looking at me now. Don't want to offend anyone. They were supposed to land there, but they started late in the day. And once again, I'll just refer you back to my video on the Goettche Patrol. It goes in a lot of detail. They ended up landing in the wrong spot. They got hung up on a sandbar, and obviously the sandbar's not there today. It's 81 years ago. They got hung up on a sandbar at the mouth of Mechanical. Roughly there. You hear splashes me going in. Alright, there you go. That's a better picture of Mechanical sandbar. If you look in the distance, this is as zoom as I can get. You can see some people sitting there. So they got hung up in the sandbar roughly around there. Made a lot of noise. They were in a tank lighter, which was a smaller craft of about 40 Marines, and they made a lot of noise. The Japanese were behind me, dug in positions, and they were waiting for me. Landed on the other side of that gate, and I'll walk over there in a minute. And then it moved away up to the village. And, 3 of them moved up, Goettche and I think it was a ringer, and another Marine moved up in the jungle and right into the Japanese position. So I'm at the landing site now. You can see it's a shanty town. Unfortunately today, so the tanks are over there. That's interesting. This is the site where the 9 Japanese tanks were destroyed. I'll plan to go there a bit later. There I was filming a while ago was over there. So the Goettche Patrol landed roughly in this area here. So they landed here Once again, I won't film the locals because they're looking at me now. That's the mouth of the sandbar. It's been built up over time. This is the site where the Japanese tanks, there were 9 on the 23rd of October. They went down this beach and there's a famous photo of all 9 sitting in a row. So this is looking east. I'll try to make my way on the other side. Might find it a bit difficult to try to manage my way through. Well, just only a number of years ago, there was actually a Japanese tank still there you could actually go on, but I think in 2014, the big floods that came through covered it up permanently. So it's there somewhere. So yep, so I'm in the area where the Goettche Patrol landed. So their bodies are in here somewhere. If you remember my first video, most of them were dismembered, so potentially have been washed out to sea and as many parts left to actually bury, unfortunately. That's what the Marine report said a number of days later. So that was the area we were just at, behind the church today. So this gives an indication roughly where they landed. And the black sand is roughly what it looked like during the day, but obviously not full of the garbage, which is quite disgusting. I won't pan too much into the area around me. It's a bit of a shanty town now, so you get a bit of the idea. I don't want to offend these people. And that's the mouth of Guadalcanal straight out there. They hung up probably on the sandbar around this area, then it moves straight forward. This concludes a short video. If you want to know further about the Goettche Patrol, I invite you to watch my longer episode titled The Goettche Patrol Guadalcanal. Thanks for watching.